Today we are going to compare MEXC exchange with KuCoin exchange. So welcome to Macro Trader community. Before we get started, I want to tell you that if you want to get the best possible deposit bonuses, you can check the links in the description below. Right now, MEX is providing 8,000 USDT deposit bonuses and KuCoin is providing 11,000 USDT deposit bonuses. So this is how the gist of both the exchanges look like. MEXC was launched in 2018. KuCoin was launched in 2017. The number of markets supported on MEXC exchange is 4 times higher than KuCoin exchange. KuCoin is supporting less number of coins because their vetting process is really stringent. If we speak about KYC limits, KYC is not mandatory on MEXC exchange, but on KuCoin exchange, KYC is required. If we speak about the size of the company, MEXC exchange is having 100,000 followers and has 1,000 employees, whereas KuCoin exchange is having 100,000 followers and 1,000 employees. You can see which company is bigger or smaller, but both the exchanges, if I talk about, are providing decent liquidity and volume, which is required for any trader. So if we speak about their reach in different countries, MEXC exchange is spread across 170 countries and has 30 million users worldwide since it started in 2018. KuCoin, on the other hand, is having covered 200 countries and is having 40,000 global investors around the world. Speaking of volume, a very important factor for any crypto trader while registering on an exchange, because trading volume ensures whether your orders will be successfully executed or not. So MEXC exchange is having a spot trading volume of 3.4 billion in last 24 hours. And at the derivative side, it is having 23 billion trading volume in last 24 hours. Speaking about KuCoin, its trading volume is significantly less, 1/3 of MEXC exchange, which is 1 billion in last 24 hours, and KuCoin is having a derivatives trading volume of 1.3 billion in last 24 hours. That way, MEXC exchange is 3 to 5 times bigger than KuCoin exchange in terms of volume. And even I prefer MEXC exchange in this case because its volume is higher and I usually get better rates and less slippages. Speaking of KYC requirements, KYC is know your customer, and MEXC is one of those exchanges which is right now not requiring KYC mandatorily. Right now it is having a 24-hour withdrawal limit of 10 BTC. It is having another 3 levels of KYC, primary KYC, advanced and institutional, according to which the withdrawal limits will change. But in some countries and region, without KYC, you will not be able to deposit or withdraw more than 1,000 USDT. So you can check your country and region before registering on MEXC exchange. But right now, I have not done my KYC on MEXC exchange from last 2 years, and I have been able to trade using the handsome withdrawal limits that they have given. KuCoin, on the other hand, is having mandatory KYC even for deposits and withdrawal. Right now, KYC is mandatory at 2 levels. If you have not completed your KYC, your withdrawal limits will be restricted to 30,000 USDT depending upon how much KYC information you have provided, like your name, phone number, or email. As you provide those details, your withdrawal limits in last 24 hours will keep increasing. And if you have completed the KYC, then you will be having $1 million USDT withdrawal limit, which is more than enough. And as standard in most of the crypto exchanges, personal information is required, photo ID is required, and face verification is required at the KuCoin end for verifying your KYC. And right now it is supporting more than 100 countries. If you want to maximize the capital that you are using while trading, you need to use leverage. Of course, leverage is not used in spot trading. I have not used it. But if you are trading futures or perpetuals, leverage plays a critical role because it helps you maximize the potential of the capital that you are deploying. Right now, MEXC is providing 500x to 400x leverage. This level of leverage is dangerous. Of course, you should not use more than 10x to 20x leverage. Right now, if you see, the trading volume is like this, and the futures trading pairs are 735 on which you can use this leverage. Speaking of leverage on KuCoin has an internal risk management limit set inside its platform. So as you increase the risk amount that you are trading with, your leverage will be reducing significantly. For example, if you are at level 3, you will be provided maximum leverage of 50x only, and the risk limit cannot be more than $1 million. That way you can manage your risk. And another useful feature of KuCoin exchange, that this risk limit is auto adjusted depending upon your trading volumes and how much forward contracts you have opened. Depending upon that, if you want to increase your leverage up to 125x, you have to reduce your risk limit to 25,000. Fees is another feature that I personally look into, because if you don't pay attention to the fees while trading, your capital will be eaten away by these platforms very quickly. Right now, MEXC is providing a maker taker fee of 0% to 0.05% at the spot trading, and futures trading, it is providing maker fee of 0.01% and the taker fee of 0.04%. You can reduce this trading fee by getting discounts up to 50%. Speaking of KuCoin fees, right now, it is having a spot trading fees of 0.08%, which you can reduce up to 0.005% depending upon the VIP level access that you are aiming for and depending upon your trading volume. And similarly, your taker fee, you can reduce from 0.1% to 0.025%. Speaking of futures trading fees, right now it is having a maker taker fee of 0.02% to 0.06%, which you can reduce to 0.008% to 0.0025% at the taker end. So according to your VIP level access and the amount of trading volume you have generated, your maker taker fee will vary on KuCoin. And let's suppose you are at level 6 and you have generated a spot trading volume of more than 100 million or futures trading volume of more than 120 million. Then your maker taker fee will be applicable as 0.004% to 0.043%, and your withdrawal limits will be set to 10 million. Moving ahead, proof of reserves is another important feature which the crypto industry has implemented a couple of years back for the safety and security of its users. Proof of reserves is a widely used method to prove the custody of the assets on the blockchain. This means KuCoin has the funds that all the users have deposited on their books. In this way, users can have peace of mind in case the exchange is hacked or there is any liquidity crisis. So right now, KuCoin is having more than 100% reserve ratio in almost all the major trading pairs. And similarly, if we speak about MEXC exchange, the reserve ratio they have updated a week back only, and you can see all the reserve ratios are more than 100%. So what does this mean is, let's say if you have deposited 100 BTC on MEXC exchange, it is holding 117 BTC on your behalf for the peace of mind of the users. Moving ahead, there is another cool feature that almost all the exchanges had launched sometime back, that is launching their native token. In this case, MEXC exchange is having MX token as their native token, and MX token holders can stake this coin and receive rewards, and they are entitled to another number of benefits such as holding of MX rewards, voting, receiving discounted subscriptions, and getting free airdrops for voting on new listings. So that way MX token can be really useful for MEX exchange users. Similarly, KuCoin also launched its native token in 2017. In fact, it was one of the first exchanges to launch its native token. It is right now trading at $10 price. And if we speak about how does the KuCoin token work, it gives you trading fee discounts, daily bonuses, the right to participate in token sales, and payment method. It can be used at various online, offline platforms such as Traveler or purchasing products on different platforms. That way, KCS, which is the native token of KuCoin exchange, is useful for the KuCoin community. So that's all from my side. If you want to trade more number of tokens with no KYC and lesser fees, MEX is the way to go because it has more liquidity, but its deposit bonus is little less than compared to KuCoin, but 8,000 deposit bonus is not less. Similarly, if you want lesser leverage and number of weighted coins and you want to do KYC, then KuCoin is the way to go, but it is tested with time, launched in 2017. So if you want to check out the best possible deposit bonuses, just click on the links in the description below, and you will be able to claim 8,000 and 11,000 USDT deposit bonuses. So that's all from my end, Micro Macro Trader signing off, and I will see you again in the next video very soon.